Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulullah. My dear brothers, my dear sisters, how many of you are going through tests and trials? I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy upon every single believer living on the face of the earth. But we need to remember something. We need to understand that there is no living soul on the face of the earth, but he is going through some type of hardship. But the good thing is that by you being a believer, there's a blessing in this test and trial that you're going through. Remember the words in the narration found in Muslim where your Prophet ﷺ said, there is nothing that befalls a believer, not even the pricking of a thorn, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards or records for this individual a good deed and removes a bad deed for him, subhanallah. So while you're going through some type of sickness, whether you're going through some type of hardship, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is blessing you for this, but you need to stay patient. My talk today isn't about going through tests and trials personally, but how do you help others that are going through tests and trials? And this is something that, remember, there's so much reward in this. And remember, your belief shows this as well. Because the Messenger ﷺ said, none of you truly believe until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. So what are you doing for your brother in Islam? What are you doing for your sister in Islam? There's a man that came to the Messenger ﷺ and he asked the Messenger ﷺ, he said, which of the people is dearest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and which of the deeds are dearest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So this man wanted to know which person is dearest to Allah and which act is dearest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Messenger ﷺ said, the dearest people to Allah, the dearest people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who does most to benefit the people. So if you're just sitting at home looking after yourself and not helping others, this is not the best of deeds. The best of deeds is the best of people is the one that goes out and helps other people. And the Messenger ﷺ said, and the best or the dearest of deeds to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, now we're talking about the actions, is joy that you bring to a Muslim. Joy, subhanallah, or relieving him of distress, or paying off debt for him, or dispelling his hunger. And also the Messenger ﷺ finished this narration and said, and to walk with a brother to meet his needs is dearer to me than observing i'tikaf in this mosque. Meaning, if you've actually done i'tikaf in the Prophet's mosque for a whole month, these deeds are actually dearer than that action of staying in i'tikaf. My dear brother, my dear sister in Islam, go out and help the Muslimin. Do as much as you can. Maybe you got time that you can help other Muslims with. Maybe you got some finances that you can give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter where you're living in the world, go out and look at your community. What can you do for your community? How can you actually help the people out there instead of sitting at home, wasting time or just looking after yourself? I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless us all and to make us people who make a change within our community, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us Jannah through these actions which are sincerely done for him. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.